My name is Robert Burzee, 55 years old. I've lived in Denver for 30 years. I've really enjoyed a tremendous amount of success out here in Colorado for the most part. I've basically spent my entire career in the legal field, and I managed a law firm for the last decade. In the last couple of years, a number of things transpired that really were huge setbacks. I had a vehicle that was stolen, and then shortly after that, I was in a motorcycle crash that was a near fatal crash. The brain injury was so serious that I was having a hard time doing just things that I had worked my whole life on, like my articulation and just motor functions, things of that nature. I ended up spending almost 2 years in the hospital doing rehabilitation as a result of that. In the course of all of that, I had become homeless. I was referred to by a 35-year friend of mine. He was really impressed with Michelle and said, through all the struggles you've been going through, I think she's a resource that can really be of great help to you. And he was absolutely right. I received a number of really important things from her. Whenever I reached out to her, she was there. She helped me get the food stamps, helped me get the housing arrangements, and gave me resources that would provide me clothing and a number of other things that were really critical at the time for me. To have someone there for me that could guide me through that when I was just having even a hard time articulating my speech, it really says a lot about her ability to put me in a position where I could stabilize myself and get through this. Not only have I received housing, but it's just a support group really altogether. I think it's the ongoing process of not only just receiving housing and having a stable place to live, but the ability to reach out to her and the organization and have them answer questions as they arise in real time. She's magical about how she can make those connections or make that beginning and end point come together. I think this organization, the people that do this line of work, are really just these silent heroes. There's really never a parade or a confetti drop or anything of that nature for these people who are real heroes in the world. They are lifesavers. Whether dealing with drug addiction or whatever puts them in a position to be homeless, for them to be able to be guided through that and be given support resources that can stabilize that situation, which is really a critical place to be in life. You certainly recommend them to Michelle and her team. No one has provided the level of effectiveness as they did here. That really says a lot about her ability to coordinate what it takes to make this end result. I believe that this is the first step in really making everything come together in a way that you can feel not only success, but the satisfaction of that success, despite the worst case scenario like I went through. It's just difficult to really put a price on what it is to live the American dream and to go out every day and be successful. But you just have that launching point or that beginning point is so important. The things that they provide that are the most important, I think, at the end of the day. I'm very happy to have a stable environment. I'm very happy to know that even despite the fact that I've met the end goal and the comfort of state housing and all those things that come along with it, that I still have a team. You know, Michelle's still there. Her team is still available to me at any time that I reach out to them, and they're willing to give me ongoing support or put me in a direction for ongoing counseling or whatever it is that I need. Those resources are always available. There's really something to be said for that. I think that they operate to such a high standard, and they do it for sheer passion to help others. They love what they do. They take a great deal of pride in it. I've been exposed to a lot of organizations that have the same ideas in mind, but never one that was as organized and is diligent about making sure that every component and every aspect of a client's success is met, really. And the follow-up and the interactions that go on, the encouragement, all those things are really the model for how this community should operate in terms of seeing things through and making sure that people get off the streets and are safe and can experience things that maybe we take for granted every day. It's so moving that these guys are doing what they do every day. They just really want to see the community in a better place. I'm forever grateful for these guys down here and for what they've done for me personally. I was fortunate that I met Michelle. What she provided me was just unbelievable. When you're in a position where you need the help the most in your life, it's very difficult to find resources that you can rely on in terms of going out and trying to make it through a normal day is difficult, much less relying on a resource to really come through and pull through at the end of the day for you when it comes to a circumstance like homelessness.